New York Football Giants fans, we have our new offensive coordinator, and John Harbaugh decided to go with former Chicago Bears head coach, former Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator, Matt Nagy. Giants fans are a mixed bag right now. They don't know what to think. Some people are okay with Nagy. Some people don't want him at all. Some people are kind of mixed. I was mixed initially. I had about 3 to 4 names that I would have hired ahead of him, but I'm bought into everything John Harbaugh is doing for this franchise, guys. We're not getting anything done yet. I'm going to show you guys a breakdown in this video of how Matt Nagy was an integral part of drafting Patrick Mahomes in 2017 to the Kansas City Chiefs. Something that he did for Patrick Mahomes to assure that Andy Reid would fall in love with him during the draft and take him in that draft. I have a video that's going to prove why Nagy was an integral part. I want to show you Tiki Barber's, because I respect Tiki Barber's opinion a lot. Complete professional, keeps it real about the New York Giants. I'll show you what he did in developing Mitchell Trubisky after a failed rookie season. But before we get into any of that, guys, I need you guys, please, like this video, subscribe to this channel, share the video, because we are going to be hot and heavy with New York Football Giants content. I should be ashamed of myself for getting that wrong. New York Football Giants content. We got mock drafts coming out. We got free agency coming out. We got trades coming. We got everything wall-to-wall New York Football Giants. It is going to be a tremendous offseason. Stay with me, guys, because we are going to be hitting this hot and heavy with every single move the New York Giants make. Also going to be doing mock drafts, big-time mock drafts coming very soon to the channel. If you like Mets, if you like Knicks, if you like wrestling, that's another stuff. That's all the playlists are on the channel. But Matt Nagy, this is why you're here. You want to know if it's a good hire or not? I'm going to tell you that it is a very good hire for the New York Giants. I could be overly positive with a lot of stuff, and I know positivity could get very, very annoying. If you think I'm overly positive, go check out my Knicks stuff, because I'm the complete opposite with the New York Knickerbockers. I am very, very strict with the Knicks. When it comes to the Giants, man, the Giants out of all my teams have given me the most satisfaction. They've given me the most winning. They've given me the most success that I've had since starting in my sports career as watching a fan, being a sports fan. So sometimes, yes, I do take it a little light on them. I yell the most when it comes to the Giants, which is weird, but I do give them the benefit of the doubt. Matt Nagy coming in, guys. I want to show you this video quickly with Matt Nagy about Patrick Mahomes. So 2017, Matt Nagy is the quarterback coach with the Kansas City Chiefs. Just a quick timeline so I help you guys out. In 2017, Matt Nagy is the quarterback's coach of the Kansas City Chiefs. They're looking for a quarterback. They have Alex Smith. They go to Andy. They come into the draft and they go, we might have to take a quarterback here. Matt Nagy was so in love with Patrick Mahomes during that draft that he purposely gave Patrick Mahomes the answers to the plays that they were going to show him at the meeting the next day with Andy Reid and the coaching staff. He was so obsessed with getting Mahomes drafted to the Kansas City Chiefs because he saw the talent in Patrick Mahomes that he was such an integral part in getting Patrick Mahomes drafted to the Chiefs. Now, again, does that mean just because he gave him the answers and then Mahomes nailed it that they were going to automatically take him? Absolutely not. But Andy Reid showed a trust in a guy like Matt Nagy to say, I believe what you believe, and I fully believe that Patrick Mahomes could be a star, so let's go grab him, and then the rest is history. Don't have to tell you how Patrick Mahomes' career is turning into one of the greatest quarterbacks in my generation and of all time right now. So that's the part. Now that Matt Nagy goes to the Kansas, then after Nagy is one of the most integral parts to get Mahomes to the Kansas City Chiefs, he goes to the Chicago Bears, where he eventually in 2018 wins Coach of the Year. They win 12 games. They go 12-4. They get to the postseason for the first time in 8 years, where they haven't been. And Mitchell Trubisky, who had a horrendous rookie year before that, I think he went 4-8. 7 touchdowns, 7 picks. Passer rating was under 80%, under 80. Matt Nagy comes to the team 2018. Mitchell Trubisky balls the out. Balled out. 12-4. 24 touchdowns in 14 games. 7 rushing touchdowns. Mitchell Trubisky played his ass off under Matt Nagy. And because of the play design, because of the RPO, you got to give Nagy credit there. Now, you look at the negatives. He goes 8-8 the next year, 8-8 the following year, and then eventually 6-11, let go by the Chicago Bears. But what you saw one losing season with Matt Nagy as the Chicago Bears head coach. As things were progressively getting worse, you saw the Matt Nagy stint end. And I don't think it was a failed stint in Chicago, guys. You want to say it was failed because he got fired eventually? Yes. But I don't think it was failed. And then he comes to coaching the development of Justin Fields in his last year. Justin Fields is a horrendous quarterback. Okay? You gotta put the Matt Nagy records with the Chicago Bears. At least you got to give the benefit of the doubt and put that into context with the fact that he was able to take Mitchell Trubisky, who is now a career backup, and the fact that he was able to take him off of a awful rookie year that had nothing to do with Matt Nagy, and then come in 2018 and turn Mitchell Trubisky into a Pro Bowl quarterback, winning 12 games with the Bears, eventually falling on to Justin Fields. And we all know Justin Fields is a horrendous quarterback in the NFL. Can't throw the football. Cannot throw the football if his life depended on it. So you got to put that Chicago Bears stint into context if you're going to judge Matt Nagy strictly on his head coaching record. And all in all, 34-31 as Chicago Bears head coach, 12-4, 8-8, 8-8, 6-11. Only one losing season with the Chicago Bears. Okay? Only one losing season. Not the worst thing in the world. So let's get into this video because I want to show you. It's pretty cool about what Patrick Mahomes said about Nagy here. It's a nice video because it gives us a little sharing into what Mahomes and these guys think about Nagy as well.
Then I'm going to give you all the inside scoop. Matt Nagy, who was our quarterback coach now, was the offensive coordinator then. He really liked me, so he gave me the plays they were going to go over the night before. So Coach Reid's finding out here live on New Heights podcast.
Oh my God!
And so
Nagy, Matt, Nagy,
he gave you answers to the test. Let's go.
And so so of course I crushed the meeting. I stayed up all night studying those plays, and so
man, this kid is locked in. We got ourselves here.
And so the rest was history, man. I met Coach Reid. He went over the plays. We went and had some lunch.
Dude, that's cool.
So, like, I don't want to undersell that clip. I don't want to undersell that clip when it comes to Matt Nagy, okay? I'm sure the Chiefs would have drafted Patrick Mahomes anyway in the 2017 draft. But when you watch that clip with Patrick Mahomes, without Matt Nagy doing what he did prior to the draft process with the Kansas City Chiefs involving Patrick Mahomes, there's a small chance, I'm not saying it's a big chance, there's a small chance that the Chiefs don't take Patrick Mahomes. A small chance. But because of the work that Matt Nagy put in, because of him giving him the plays ahead of time, with how desperately he wanted the Chiefs to go get Patrick Mahomes when he was there in Kansas City in 2017, how desperately that Matt Nagy went all the way to try and get this guy, giving him the answers, doing all that stuff pre-draft process to make sure the Kansas City Chiefs had no other choice to take Patrick Mahomes. You got to give Nagy credit for that. You got to. You got to. Because that led to him getting the head coaching position with the Bears and going on to win Coach of the Year in 2018 and doing what he did with Mitch Trubisky, who is now a career backup quarterback. So you look at Mitch Trubisky again. You want to fault Nagy for giving Trubisky that big-time year in 2018 and then falling off a cliff the next year in 19 and 20 and 21. You could fault Nagy for that. I choose to look at it in the context of I still think that the play designs were good and that Trubisky just had a monster season. But you got to put in context, guys. You got to put in context what he had to work with in Chicago and Justin Fields completely just ruining his coaching career at that point and revitalizing his career with Kansas City. Although he wasn't the offensive coordinator when it came to calling plays, you can't deny that he has to have some sort of he has to get some sort of credit as well for the Kansas City offense over the last few years. You can't deny that he didn't have a decent portion, a decent part of that. I know Andy Reid called the plays, but you can't deny that Nagy has the experience. And this is the biggest reason why I'm excited more so about Matt Nagy getting the position. And again, he was never my number one candidate. But the excitement level that I have is, number one, John Harbaugh is bringing him in. Okay? Right away, my CEO head coach, the guy who's going to change this franchise around, flip it on its head for the better, hiring a guy that he has faith in to come in. After Monken took the job from Cleveland, we pivoted to Nagy. I'm fine with that. I believe in Harbaugh that much. Number two, the experience that Matt Nagy's going to bring. The experience being a former head coach, being a guy who oversaw everything. Now strictly going to be able to call plays, zone in on Jackson Dart, focus on making Jackson Dart the next great quarterback in this league, which Nagy, I think, can do. Matt Nagy is going to also help with accuracy. He's going to help with throwing windows when it comes to the quarterback. He's going to make things a lot easier on Jackson Dart. Number three, the play designs that Nagy has come up with have been successful. You might not see it in the overall numbers. You might not see it in the overall statistics and the rankings. But when you strictly look at play design and scheming guys getting open, Nagy specializes in that. Whether the quarterback delivers or not is two totally different things that we're going to be discussing as we move forward with this hire. Two totally different things. But you look at play design, he specializes in scheming people open, especially the tight ends. Why does that fit with John Harbaugh's offense, who loves the two tight ends, who loves the fullback? You're seeing how it's connecting, guys. You're seeing the connections on how this could be a special unit if everything clicks and we get the right personnel in here. And the last thing that I'm absolutely in love with, great relationships with players. Okay? Culture builder. We needed this. We needed this so bad. We needed culture building. We needed guys to come in here that players will have respect for, that starts with respect, that when they walk into that room, whether it's Harbaugh, whether it's Nagy, whether it's Denard Wilson, we needed players to walk into those rooms and have respect for the coaches that are coaching them. We have not had that for too long now. We now have that. Okay? And I couldn't be more excited that we have that. And I urge the Giant fan, believe in John Harbaugh and believe in the people that he's bringing in. If it doesn't work, guys, Harbaugh will have no issue getting rid of guys. Trust me. He'll have no issue getting rid of them. But what I could just ask the Giant fan, at a bare minimum, give it a shot. Don't poo-poo it already. Don't say it sucks. Don't listen to ESPN. Don't listen to those guys at ESPN who don't watch any minute of Giants football. Don't listen to those guys and let them tell you it's a bad hire, okay? It's not a bad hire. It's an unknown hire. We don't know what it's going to be yet. But I urge the Giant fan, give it a shot, because I think Harbaugh is going to make every good decision on this franchise for the better. If you guys got this far, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We're just getting started, guys. We're just getting started. The John Harbaugh stuff is great. The offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator. We're going to get into all of it. Giants haven't even Super Bowls this Sunday, and we're going to have so much more to talk about with the New York Giants. Once that Super Bowl is over, our offseason starts. Everything starts for us. Players are going to get brought in and out. We're going to have every single move on this channel, guys. Follow it, because Pudgy Boys Sports Talk on Instagram as well, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. Stick with me, guys, and the Giants fans, we will be respected once again. And we're going to be celebrating, going to the playoffs next year. My early predictions that we're going to be in the playoffs next year. We're going to be celebrating a good team for the first time in a very long time. A sustainable good team, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every one of you guys who got this far.